Welcome to Maple Ridge Chrysler. My name is Jamarly, and today I'll be showing you this 2016 Ram 1500 Laramie. Starting over here at the front of the vehicle, we have a bifunctional projector headlamp, as well as your fog lamps down there at the bottom. Behind this grille, we have a 5.7 liter HEMI engine, which is a very, very powerful engine. Coming down to the wheels, we have our 20-inch aluminum alloy rims that are actually wrapped in Goodyear Wrangler tires that are filled with nitrogen, as you can tell by this cap. Nitrogen is good because it keeps a more equal temperature throughout the year, which reduces leakage and increases fuel economy. Coming over here to the window, we will see our indicator light down there at the bottom. It's chromed out, and it is a breakaway mirror. And powered and heated. These mirrors can move out of the way, and they're also retractable with a button on the inside. That's useful because you can hide them away in a parking lot, or if you hit them, they'll just move out of the way. Before we step into the vehicle, I want to show you a few of the features that is equipped on this remote. First, I'll show you there's an open button. You press once to open everything. Press lock once to close everything. And also there's a double press for remote start. And so you double press the button, the vehicle locks, it'll beep, and it'll start. I'm just going to turn it off, and we're about to step in. But before we do that, I also want to show you that it is also equipped with proximity entry, and so when the key is in proximity and you put your hand in the handle, the vehicle unlocks, as well as if you press this button twice, the vehicle locks. So let's step in. Here inside the door of the vehicle, we will see first that there's an amazing wood accent right here, as well as other wood accents inside the vehicle. And we have our powered controls for our mirrors in the front. And we also have this middle button that allows you to retract the mirrors on both sides of the vehicle, as well as put them back out. Below, we have our power window controls and our power lock controls. There's a great amount of storage in the door, as well as one of the cabin's 9 speakers in the Alpine sound system. Here on the left side of the wheel, we have our light controls, and we can set it on auto and forget it, because the automatic lights will just adjust due to the brightness of the day, and you won't have to adjust them at all. Below that, we have our parking brake. We also have a lever here behind the wheel to adjust the height of the wheel, as well as a button to adjust the distance your feet are away from the accelerator and brakes. Also, there are triggers on the back of the wheel on both sides. This side controls tuning, as well as presets with that middle button, and the other side controls your volume. Now I'm going to climb in and start the vehicle, so just bear with me for a moment. This vehicle is push start, so all I have to do is put my foot on the brakes and press the button. And there it starts up. Here is a large customizable cluster display. Here in the middle, there's the direction where we're pointed, your temperature, and our speedometer. Tachometer on the left dial, as well as your speedometer on the right. This customizable display can be easily changed to miles per hour and back to kilometers. And we can also look through options like our tire pressure, transmission temperature, oil temperature, etc., as well as your fuel economy, your trip information, etc. Here on the wheel, we have our controls for our voice recognition, which allows you to hands-free handle your phone while keeping your hands on the wheel for safety. These buttons are the ones that control the customizable display in your cluster. Here we have our gear shifting buttons, as well as our cruise control buttons. Coming over to the middle, we have our large 8.4-inch Uconnect screen, and it is very equipped. We have right now our Sirius satellite radio, And it also has AM and FM, of course. We can also connect mobile devices using SD card, Bluetooth, auxiliary, or USB. We also have more climate controls like heated seats, ventilated perforated seats, a heated wheel. We also have our backup camera there, our mirror dimmer, and more settings. We also have our climate control. Both sides of the vehicle can be different climate zones, which means they can either be one hot, one cold, or we can sync them together. This vehicle is also equipped with navigation, which is a great feature. You don't want to get lost or ask for directions. That'll slow you down. We also have our phone connect, which can connect via Bluetooth or a USB cable. We're not going to pair a phone at this time. The screen can also be turned off and touch to turn on, or touch the same button. Below that we have our volume and our tuning button. We also have our hazard light controls, more of our climate controls, as well as your towing and haul, your parking sensors, your traction control, your other towing adjust. To the left here we have our E-shifter dial in a silver with our automatic 4x4 or our 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive low or 4-wheel drive lock with a neutral button in the middle. And on the other side we have a AC plug that is a 3-prong plug. On the passenger side we have 2 large glove compartments. There are 2 large cup holders in the center, as well as this handy dandy phone holder, and I have a 6 Plus, and it's actually quite large, which means it can fit 2 of these right there at the front. There's a DC plug under there where the key is, and in this center console we have here our SD card reader, our USB port, and our auxiliary jack, as well as a USB charger, and a little mechanism here to store some coins. And below that there's a great amount of storage. And before we exit the vehicle, here in the roof we have our large retractable window, as well as your back window controls and a universal garage opener. I'm going to turn the vehicle off and we're going to step to the back. Here in the back of this vehicle, in the door, you'll notice that the window folds all the way down. Our power window controls are in the door, and there's another one of the speakers in the cabin. The back seat of this quad cab is actually still really spacious and allows you to store many things with our adjustable flat deck storage, as well as there is storage under the seat. We just take the latch off, and there we have some storage under the seat. Coming around back, we'll see our 6-foot box. And to the back, you'll see your 4-pin and 7-pin hookups, your rear park sensors, your double exhaust, your hitch hookup, and as well as your backup camera. The box is a covered box. And coming around, before we wrap up this video, I want to show you that the back also has a subwoofer. Under this seat, there's a subwoofer, which is one of the great things about this vehicle. Thank you so much for coming down and watching this video. I hope you'll come down to Maple Ridge Chrysler to check out this vehicle or other new and used options. Have a great day. Bye-bye.